Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to what is always a high-profile fixture. What is a game that has always taken the nation by storm. Leeds United against Liverpool, live here at Ellen Road. A packed-out Ellen Road, always a place to be on a day like this. A contest which means so much and has so much history and tradition. Two of England's most traditional clubs, two of our biggest clubs. And now they lie side by side, ready to do battle again. And these are your teams. Marcelo Bielsa has kept Illan Meslier in goal. Very much the number one is first choice. It's a back four today containing two Spanish players, including Diego Llorente, who rescued a point in the 1-1 draw, and Junior Firpo. Calvin Phillips plays in his typical central defensive midfield role, which he loves. That allows the spaces for another Spaniard in Rodrigo, who played under Gary Neville at Valencia, and Rafinha. Jack Harrison is on loan from Manchester City. And Patrick Bamford has actually scored against Liverpool in the Premier League's past for Middlesbrough. One other thing you should note is that Dan James is on the bench. He'd love to score the winner today. He used to play for Manchester United. As for Liverpool, well, their number one is also first choice, although Alisson is Brazil's number two. No debating this back four: Virgil van Dijk, Joel Matip, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson for Liverpool. Will certainly love to get the width. Will love to make the runs down the place. Young Harvey Elliott starts. He's someone who Liverpool say has a lot of promise. And he's got the midfield of Thiago Alcantara and Fabinho alongside him. And up front today, no Roberto Firmino. He's injured. So Diogo Jota replaces him alongside Mo Salah and Sadio Mane. This contest ended in a 1-1 draw. 10 of these 11 played in the 4-3 Liverpool win on the opening day of last season. Jack Harrison is back. Leeds United are back. This place was bouncing for games like this, bouncing for days like this. And now Leeds United and Liverpool are ready to do battle as Gary Neville looks at Jack Harrison. Yeah, I am Tom from Manchester City, manager said. Really excited about this contest. And his battle going both ways with this young man, Trent Alexander-Arnold, will be key to deciding which way this contest goes. I'm going to point out now, before we've even seen a ball kicked, that Darren England is the VAR referee. On the pitch for this one is Craig Pawson. And the two managers do have a lot of respect for each other, do Jurgen Klopp and Marcelo Bielsa. Leeds United will kick us off. And Leeds United attacking are going from left to right. Leeds, both teams in their traditional kits. Leeds in the white, Liverpool in the red. The players take the knee to remind us that there never has been no room for racism. And then away we go. And here we go. Sit back, relax and enjoy the ride. It is Leeds United against Liverpool, live from Ellen Road. Fabinho going to get a very early touch indeed here in this first half. And away we go. Long ball forward, cleared by Robertson. Pass start, and that won't surprise you anybody. That's how Leeds play. Leeds like the fast starting games. Yeah, they do, see, and that's really key today. Fabinho. Let's do Liverpool, actually. They don't mind getting everybody having a touch as Fabinho and Thiago linked up quite nicely there. The ball on halfway. Leeds United certainly know they can cause the shock. We'll certainly believe that they can. They gave Liverpool, as I said, two hells of a game last year. Losing 4-3 up at Anfield. And in the other contest, Mo Salah. There are no other Premier League games being played today, by the way. As the ball reaches the hand of Illan Meslier. Ayling. Rafinha, who will look to make things happen. And looked to make things happen there. Everybody confused about who got the throw. I think Leeds got it in the end, but Thiago was able to pick it up. Referee Craig Paulson, by the way, is from South Yorkshire, just down the road from Leeds. Van Dijk, Alisson. Liverpool happy with this. Leeds United happy to let Liverpool have the ball. Don't be surprised that you've seen that. Don't be surprised to see Liverpool try and dominate the game. They will like to do that. Leeds aren't too bothered about having the ball. It's what? Leeds are happy to have Liverpool have the ball, as long as when Leeds United do have it, they can create the big chances and allow the big moments to happen. Although Leeds do have it now with Cooper and Luke Ayling. And along that right hand side it goes to Rafinha, and it comes off Fabinho. Last did it for a throw-in, the second one of the match. Yes, it did. Luke Ayling takes that throw-in short to Jack Harrison and gets it back. On the halfway line we go. Long ball forward, and Bamford! First shot of the game, and it goes wide. Although there was a flag raised in any case. And we play straight on. 3 minutes gone, but goalless. Thiago Alcantara. Virgil van Dijk. How good will it be for Liverpool fans and football fans just to see him back? Jurgen Klopp was unbeaten against Marcelo Bielsa. Against Leeds United in his 3 previous meetings. They met in the League Cup a few years ago back up at Anfield. Just in case anybody's wondering, Leeds United are attacking the Norman Hunter stand. Liverpool attacking the Don Revie end of the stand. We don't send off the 2 of the greats to play here or manage here in Don Revie's case, of course. There's so many of the football traditionalists out there will know. And here come Leeds. And don't be surprised to see a lot of this. Here they come again. This is and the cross was in, and it wasn't a bad one. It was just good defending by Liverpool. And it comes again, maybe. And out again by Alcantara, and then by Robertson, and then by Alexander-Arnold. And then forward again we go. And now Liverpool with Mo Salah and Phillips having a decent battle. And Mo Salah will surely win that for pace, and does. Chance to get it into the Leeds United box. Down goes Mo Salah, and the free kick is not given. And Leeds United now look to come forward. That's Phillips sending it long. Sending it long to Rafinha. Rafinha finds it. And he's allowed to run and run and run. And the pass. And Rodrigo! First save from Alisson. Big save from Alisson. Big moment Leeds. Ayling. Rafinha. What a start. This has been 4.5 goalless minutes gone here at Ellen Road. 4.5 breathless minutes have gone here at Ellen Road. Here's Sadio Mane. And forward towards the Don Revie end of Ellen Road we come again. And here's Mane again. What a game this has been already, and Meslier makes a comfortable save. Whew. Got a chance that happened just to allow us to catch our breath for a few moments. Big chance that, Rodrigo. So I prefer to make Manchester United references because 2 historical rivalries between the 2 clubs. Have already been to Old Trafford and lost 5-1 on the opening day of the season. Won't want reminding of that, but that is the way Leeds play. So don't be surprised to see, as Robertson, back to Alisson, don't be surprised to kind of see those again, those goals at both ends in a Leeds United game. It is something we love. I think everybody truly last year, certainly in their first Premier League year after 16 years away, Leeds United certainly became everybody's kind of second favourite club, didn't they? Said, oh, I love watching Leeds games. Yeah, I think that's the thing, mate, as well. But then why? You know why you shouldn't be. As we just have a look there with Harvey Elliott, what a young man he promises to be. A lot of promise in the game. Liverpool officials were telling us before the game was Robertson and Mane, and now Alexander-Arnold, and Robertson was there. And the big chance that hasn't been taken. Again, you do wonder how key that's going to become. But we said Liverpool have Liverpool have much more of the ball. That's not a surprise as we said, but again, that's a big moment, and you do wonder. I know it was only 5 minutes in at the time, but whether it was big game nerves or not, how big a moment that could have been. Junior Firpo now going up against Mo Salah. Not winning the battle though. Liverpool coming forward again. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Here is the Egyptian Mo Salah. Here's Mane. Antonio Mane looking for support, and Meslier able to gather. And somehow we've seen 7 3/4 minutes, but I don't know how. Well, call it 8 minutes now. But what a game we've had. It just feels definitely more so at this moment in time from Liverpool than from Leeds United, but certainly the feeling is we're going to see at least a couple of goals here this afternoon. And you wouldn't be too surprised if we did, in truth, because that's just due to that's just the sheer nature of the way these teams play. Here's Patrick Bamford, and out it goes. Liverpool throw in, which will be taken on the left-hand side of the ground from where we are. Where we're commentating just up behind the goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold will take that Liverpool throw, by the way. And Salah offside. Free kick to Liverpool, and Trent Alexander-Arnold will fancy this, I'm sure, and I'm sure that you are sure too. Some big names to get there, some big target men. It is quite far wide though. It is Trent Alexander-Arnold. It is straight into the wall. It is cleared and will surely be picked up by Fabinho. Is he going to take it all the way back to Alisson? No, he's going to allow Liverpool to try and come forward again. Not very far though, because the ball did end up going back to the goalkeeper. And Alisson says, everybody stop and take a moment. Fabinho to Alisson again. Now Virgil van Dijk. Again, Leeds United are just happy for this to happen. Thiago Alcantara, I think we all love the way Leeds plays. I say it is attack-minded football. There's Van Dijk. I think the thing is as well, when you do watch Leeds, you wouldn't half want to be. You'd love to be a strike. You'd love to be. Probably, you'd hate being a striker for Leeds because you'd get all the chances in the world. But Robertson, you'd never get. Mane! Corner for Liverpool. The game's first one has come 10.5 minutes in. So you know. Corner comes in and was cleared by Leeds again, and twice. It's the thing, Tom. Leeds do defend as a unit. Going forward, Patrick Bamford's there, and where's the support with him? Well, it's all still back up dealing with the last incident, and it hasn't had time. That's the problem Leeds have got, is that they do create great chances like that, but they're so open at the back. and against a team as Mane goes down and wins a free kick, you do wonder how costly that's going to be. And the first yellow card comes out of Craig Pawson's pocket and was shown to the Leeds United captain, who is their number 6 today, and that's Liam Cooper, the Scotsman. Very proud of it as well. Did play in the Euros against England. He didn't. The Senegalese Sadio Mane. Well, I'm sure. And Trent Alexander-Arnold says, I want this free kick as well as the other one. Which, if you remember, you will remember, because it was a few moments ago, went straight into the wall. Let's see if he can do any better than that this time. It is a bit closer, and it isn't quite as far wide either. It is Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's into the box, and that's as far as it goes. And I think everybody's happy to see that go out for a Leeds United goal kick. He wasn't, though, although Jurgen Klopp may have something to say about that particular comment. Alexander-Arnold again. Phillips, Liverpool. And now Leeds look to come forward. Patrick Bamford! And the ball ended up in behind him. It's the right idea. And it was very nearly, very cleverly done indeed. And now we get to see Matip. I haven't really mentioned the Dutchman Joel Matip. Here's Fabinho. He thought he was pushed. Craig Pawson said, I saw it, and he certainly wasn't. Although it may result in an attempt anyway, but Meslier comes out, clears and sees the ball go out, down by the dugouts for a throw. Yeah, sometimes you have to do that. That was one of those moments, especially because you can't give Sadio Mane to, and here is Mane, again, and oh, that was clever, to Robertson. Thing is, Fabinho, we're almost seeing Liverpool play like Leeds, it feels like it. 15 minutes gone, Leeds United 0, Liverpool 0. It's a good game though. Mo Salah. That cross is in, and that's a great save for Meslier to deny Diogo Jota, who had found the ball from what a pass from Mo Salah initially, takes it down on the chest, but Meslier gets there, puts his sprint to it, and just sees it wide. It will be a Liverpool corner, but big save to keep the game goalless. And a yellow card has just been shown to, bear with me, I'm just going to work out who that was. I think it was Fabinho. We'll just get that confirmed for you. And, yeah, it was Fabinho, and it is for that challenge on Rodrigo, where the foot comes up just slightly. And yeah, that is a Brazilian booking for, well, Liverpool booking for their Brazilian Fabinho. This game has been lively, but then again, it was always going to be. 15 minutes gone. Leeds United 0, Liverpool 0. Fabinho. Mane. And there's some noise inside Ellen Road. Rodrigo. And now Patrick Bamford looking for support, and it does come in the shape of Jack Harrison amongst others, but Harrison's the man on the ball now, and he is going to battle Trent Alexander-Arnold, and we told you that was going to be the key battle today, which has been with us since the start of the game. And now there's another good battle going on there. Jota and Ayling down by that corner flag, the right hand side corner flag as well, looking at it. And Jota gets to take the Liverpool throw. And as we approach a goalless 20 minutes have gone. Rafinha and Bamford, and they're going to have to link up well today, those two, if Leeds United are to get the result they want, and that was never ever troubling. Just to be well to keep that in play. Rodrigo and Rafinha now up there. Get all over the place. Leeds United in every sense. Not pretty, some of that stuff there. But happy for Leeds United to have a rare bit of possession. The first decent start in about 10 minutes. And Leeds coming forward now. And what can they offer when they get this far? Here's Junior Firpo, and Phillips was rushing and running and onto it. And Jota and Ayling. And it goes back to halfway, but the ball's still with Leeds at the moment. Here's Luke Ayling. Looking to play in Rodrigo, and Van Dijk gets there. And as calm, as swift as ever, Virgil van Dijk deals with any potential issues. And here's Sadio Mane, and away goes Mane. And Mane's just let Mo Salah off. And Salah's making the run, and Harvey Elliott's in there with him. Still Salah, Mane into the wall, and I think that went out for a corner. I'm not quite sure actually. It did go out. And there's a bit. The apologies. Trent Alexander-Arnold will take the Liverpool corner. And it was cleared. It did go out for a corner, thought it did. Fabinho. Fabinho again. Jota. Matip. Salah. And then it's taken 20 minutes for Mo Salah, who joins the Premier League 100 club. Liverpool leads in another mode. It was a simple counter-attack in devastating style. On 20 minutes. The game had the scoreline change of Leeds United. It's now Leeds United, now Liverpool 1. And this all comes from a pass on halfway line, from the halfway line to Salah, back to the man who passed it in the first place, Matip. Back it goes. Ooh! Sorry, up to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Look for offside. It looked dodgy from where we're seeing it. Ooh, that's going to be worth a look. There is a VAR check I'm hearing ongoing. But down to Salah, and all Salah had to do was tap in. Hearing the goal is given. If you're wondering, 99 for Liverpool, 2 for Chelsea. Leeds United 0, Liverpool 1. When you had the 98 for Liverpool, 2 for Chelsea, a Premier League centurion. Congratulations to him on that wonderful achievement. And now Leeds United play back to their goalkeeper Meslier. This is now where Leeds United need to regroup. Mane, thing is with Liverpool now, Fabinho. They're like a machine and they'll keep going until they get that second, third, fourth and so on. Here's Robertson, looking to add to an instant second. See where we're broadcasting from is the Don Revie stand. Robertson will take the throw, so we're right above where that allowed goal came from. Mane sees that out for a corner, and there's one of the greats of the Premier League, by the way, working on media duty today. There he is, Robbie Fowler. Did it another Premier League century, just like Mo Salah. Salah doing it cricket on 162 games. Fowler, of course, did it after 175. Not necessarily the quickest. It's all about scoring those goals ultimately that change the games. In 5 seconds' time, this game will be into its second quarter, and we're there now. A quarter of this game gone. Leeds United 0, Liverpool 1. Leeds United 0, Liverpool 1, sorry. And where a quarter of this game's actually gone, I don't know, because it's been that fast. And out it goes again for another throwing on the left-hand side of the ground. But the ball at the moment is all in that Leeds United half. And Liverpool, as Trent Alexander-Arnold took that throw in very quickly. And then back it goes to Alisson. Van Dijk, who's certainly capable of making sure this team can regroup. Robertson. Jota. What can Liverpool do going forward again? Here's Mo Salah, the man who can make things happen for Liverpool. We've just seen that with the goal. Fabinho, Matip. Here's Mo Salah, and there is support from Jota. And Fabinho, and it's 2-0. However, the flag is up and the goal isn't going to count. Or is it? Well, we'll check this. Yeah, it is offside, surely, from the replay that we can see. Phillips. Where in the world? We're up to 25 minutes gone already? My goodness me. Doesn't feel like 5 minutes have gone, it's been that quick. And that's the thing when you watch a Leeds United game, I've told you. Liverpool coming forward again, and Mane! Oh, big chance. He knows it. What a game this is. What a chance it was. The ball came to Mane along that edge. Yes. Jota. Not sure what it was, bad positioning, or whether he just couldn't get his feet in the right place at the right time to make the right connection. Salah. Robertson. And Harvey Elliott! Big save from Elliott. This game does not slow down. And Liverpool have the corner. 27 minutes gone at Ellen Road. Leeds United 0, Liverpool 1. In comes the corner. It's a good one as well. Van Dijk's header! Wow. For another corner. Van Dijk can't believe it. And I wonder whether... And we're going to see it now on the replay. Here we go. The corner is actually very good. It gets to Van Dijk. I think he actually has too much time. And that will be of real concern and real significance, I'm sure. Back it goes to Alisson from Robertson. Right now, Tom, I think it's actually Leeds United who need to regroup. We've not really seen them have a decent spell of position for, ironically, probably a good 10 minutes now. Well, here they come. And again, that goes straight back to Alisson. And that's picked up by Liverpool, and forward it comes again. Counter. I think this is the problem, really, is that from a Leeds United standpoint, is that they can get to this point and then no further. Patrick Bamford, and again it's met by Alisson, who takes it out for a throw-in to stop that phase. Rafinha. Ailing. Phillips. Half an hour, Ellen Road gone. An absorbing half an hour, that's for sure. Leeds United 0, Liverpool 1 still. Leeds are back in here with Patrick Bamford. Back it goes to Rodrigo. And Bamford again. Can he get a return? Can he get a return? No. Not before Robertson and the pitch both evade him. Best Leeds chance in a while. Yes, comes from a long ball. Typical Route 1. But it doesn't really matter how, as long ultimately as Leeds United, as far as Liverpool are concerned, it doesn't matter how, as long as it, not how those goals going, as long as they do for both teams. Jota is going to win a free kick, and a yellow card is going to be coming out as well for that. Where half an hour has gone, I don't actually know, to be honest with you. Diego Llorente, it was who was booked, the Spaniard. That was his first of the season. And now Leeds United looks to come forward again. Rafinha, couldn't, almost got there, but Robertson had to make sure twice. And Mane is allowed to run. And there's Salah up with him. And Mane gets it back and shoots just wide. And I'll tell you now, Leeds United are hanging on in there, and they're probably a bit glad in truth that it is only one, because the way this is going, I did say we'd see goals today, and hang on, there's a bit of an injury here to Llorente. This may have happened we think this has happened in the aftermath of him being booked. He's just gone back down. He was stood up a moment ago, and he has just gone back down. Leeds United medics are on the scene, and I think Leeds United about to make a change. And there is one of Leeds United's own on that Liverpool bench, James Milner. actually played 54 times for Leeds and made his debut here back in 2002. And we're going to see. No, it is the end of the day for Lorente. He has been replaced by a Dutchman in Pascal Strijk. Goal kick Kylian Mbappé, a Frenchman, will take. A lot of Europeans. Marcelo Bielsa does love his football. We told Marcelo Bielsa, by the way, and Jurgen Klopp, actually both big football fans. Both actually former players as well. Both never really actually got noted as great players, and both really made their mark in the managerial world. Certainly Marcelo Bielsa, who inspired the likes of Mauricio Pochettino, Pep Guardiola. Not exactly weak. Yeah, I think that's even back then as well, with the style that he uses today. Absolutely. And that is key. Luke Ayling. And that was intercepted by Fabinho, and Liverpool look to come forward again. Mane just on the halfway line. Fabinho pulls it back to Robertson, who goes all the way back to Van Dijk, who in turn takes it back to Alisson. And Patrick Bamford was lurking in behind, as all the strikers do, of course. And talking of good strikers, there's one in the shape of Mo Salah, who looked to play Trent Alexander-Arnold in, but couldn't get there, could the English right back. Not a debate about Trent Alexander-Arnold, by the way. To whether he can still hack it. In terms of not being selected, he's been in and out, hasn't he, of England squads. Certainly is the first choice right back at Liverpool. Van Dijk. Fabinho. Strijk. Van Dijk. Mane. Robertson. Five and a half gone, but 1-0. Only 6 minutes at Edinburgh gone. Leeds United now, Liverpool 1. So you see, first real time we've seen Stuart Dallas there. pause and just saying the throw-ins what's been given. Don't think this game, I guarantee you when we're seeing speed the play up a bit. Rafinha. Phillips, Ailey, and Leeds United looking to Fabinho come forward is what I was going to say, but Fabinho intercepted that. And Mane on halfway now. Contest that has absolutely flown by. But it still sees Liverpool lead by that Mo Salah goal to 0. Salah. Jota. Robertson. Robertson! Just wide. There's the goal kick taken long by Alexander-Arnold to Salah, to Jota, Rafinha, Sadio Mane, there's just an appeal there for a handball, and it does hit the outstretched arm of Harvey Elliott. Sorry. That's the challenge on Jota that has what's won Liverpool the free kick. Not that Leeds are interested in that handball, as I said, that went the other way. And Trent Alexander-Arnold must be loving this, because this is the third free kick that Liverpool have had, and this one has they've gotten closer to the goal each time. And Leeds United, and we're 5 minutes away from half time. Leeds United 0, Liverpool 1 remains the score. To Arnold, and it's straight into the wall again, and Leeds get it out. Robertson to take the throw, 5 minutes away from half time. We're less than that now, somehow. One attempt to 12 in Liverpool's favour. 3 minutes to go. Fabinho. This action has been relentless so far. Liverpool have certainly had the better of it and they lead through that Mo Salah goal still. Leeds United looking to change that now though. Rodrigo. Cross doesn't meet the first man, but it might get in the second time, and it does come in! And it is cleared. Shackleton. Phillips. Harrison. Rodrigo. Cross is much better second time, and oh, Luke Ayling! What a big chance, and he knew it. What a chance. What a chance this is. It comes in. And he says, should have kept that down. Wonder what sort of a game we get then. Free kick Liverpool. Well, it didn't. Leeds United have to settle with that fact. Into the final minute of regular time at the end of this first half before we hit stoppage time. The game has gone, and I've got to be honest with you, the game has whizzed by. There is that. Salah couldn't quite get the shot away, and Leeds will take that big time. If Leeds United will be thinking, try and get into half time at 1-0 down, because it is Liverpool applying the pressure. Now it gets cleared. We are into stoppage time and we're just looking to see how much there is. 2 minutes. Minutes of a breathless first half here at Ellen Road have transpired. Mane and Liverpool take that throw in quickly. Looking to add a second before half time. They've got 1 minute in which to do it. There's the clearance again. And that's really been the story of the first half. Really, clearances. I know we had the 1 goal from Salah. But certainly been Liverpool having the possession of the football. Robertson, Liverpool looking to add a second if they can, and they've got 10 seconds. Melier will probably hang on to this until Craig Pawson blows his half-time whistle. Melier is going to take the goal kick actually. No, he isn't, he's hung on. And the half-time whistle has gone here at Ellen Road. It has, as I said, been a game of Liverpool dominating, Liverpool leading. But crucially, Leeds United have had chances as well. They'll need to get more prolific in the second half, or Leeds United at half time at Adam Road. It's Leeds United 0, Liverpool 1.